Slap no guard. Huh?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cowplant Challenge here in The Sims 4 with the Green Family Legacy. And we are here with one of our legacy founders, Tate, and his granddaughter Fern, Generation 3 heiress, sitting in the garden talking about life, love, and mostly cow plants and the best fertilizers to use on said cow plants. But I am so excited, you guys, because as you guys know, last time we left off with Fern discovering hidden in the waterfall pond behind the farm a cow plant seed. I am so excited. We needed to find a cow plant seed through randomly discovering it either through fishing or cracking it out of one of the rocks around the farm, or we needed to be able to befriend and move in Great Aunt Allison's ghost, or we needed to open up the mine shaft and be able to like fish up a cow plant from the mine shafts over here. And thankfully we got really lucky, and with all of those possible but difficult options available to us to be able to find the cow plant berry, our wonderful Fern actually fished it up from this very pond right here. This one right here, this step, like I'm pretty sure that like her feet were literally right there, and she managed to find the first cowberry. And unlocking the first cowberry is actually a huge deal because now we can splice any of the future cow plants that we want. You can actually splice a dragon fruit and a snapdragon together, and from the two of them you can end up creating cow plants. So I'm very excited about that. And Grandpa Tate actually happens to have a so many plants, and we're not going to cheat and give them all the rare plants, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say that Grandpa Tate is going to give his granddaughter, who has shown such an interest in gardening, one snapdragon, just one, so that we still have a little bit of a challenge to ourselves. We could just go out in the world and like collect a whole bunch of snapdragons, but I feel like getting one snapdragon plant special, apparently also of magnificent quality. I missed that, but you know what, it's going to be just one, and it's going to be super special, and he's going to give it to Fern. And I think that we're going to say forever after that snapdragons hold a very special place in Fern's heart because her grandfather, right before he's about to kick the bucket, actually gave her a very special snapdragon seed strain. And so I think that's a beautiful idea. I think we might also go ahead and give his short story, oh my gosh, along the berry path to Fern as well. I need to check and see how, like, those are his stories of like wandering around nature and finding all sorts of treasures in his vacations to Granite Falls. And he's older, so I would love for him to be able to give to his granddaughter kind of like the story of his legacy that way. I sort of feel like Pine might end up writing a really emotional biography about how he just, even though he's brilliantly smart and a genius, was fired from so many jobs, but found peace and happiness with his home and working really hard to make his family happy. So I think that would be really fun to have Pine eventually write a book that Fern could get as well. And I would love for Fern to be able to have that book from Tate. So I'm not sure how we can like clone those books. I'm not sure how you can get the custom books, but we're going to have to look into that. But anyway, that'll be later. For now, we're going to go ahead and we are actually letting Fern and her grandfather sit and chit chat and admire the clouds for a little bit longer to get their fun up and to kind of boost their relationship. And then once they are done with that, we are going to pop over and we are going to clear out one of these stalls, and put in a cow plant seed. I am so excited. And we will also have Fern plant those mushrooms finally, and we will have her plant the snapdragon as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it's just fun to imagine that she'll get like a very special strain of snapdragon that she can keep forever that her grandfather bred up. So I think that'll be cool. cool. And then also, we're actually going to come over here and we're going to check on little Amber, who's over here slowly but surely building her empathy amongst bears, as you can see. And she's actually sick, guys. And that's because we have a filthy house that needs fixed up. We are so close to removing the filthy trait from the lots. So check the comment section for the pinned rules as usual, or one of the previous videos for a pinned comment that will list all of the rules we have for our challenge. But one of the challenges is that we have negative lot traits until we do certain challenges to remove them. One of those lot traits is filthy, and it causes my Sims to get sick a lot faster, which is not cool. They really struggle with getting sick pretty often, but we are so close. As soon as Pine gets his handiness skill up to level 6, I see you there, Pine. He's like, I'm really getting kind of tired over here, but he's doing a really good job, because as soon as he gets that handiness skill up to level 6, we can repair the windows on the house, remove all of the cracks that you see on the windows, and finally remove that filthy lot trait. So many things are just kind of coming together at once. I love it. All right, we're going to go ahead and have him continue to craft mirrors, because oh my gosh, mirrors sell for so much money. I was shocked. We had him craft the wall hanging. This is actually the wooden wall hanging that you can craft at the over at the handiness, the little woodworking bench. And I don't know why the oven like glitches through the wall like that sometimes. It's not supposed to. It's a really questionable oven. We're going to replace it eventually. But I had him craft the wooden wall hanging. It actually costs a lot to create, but it doesn't give you that much of a big benefit, even though it sells for $2.50, because the mirror is actually fantastic. This mirror is of excellent quality, and once Pine actually crafts it, it sells for $3.50. Oh my gosh, look at all the money we're finally starting to get. I am so happy about that. So then we can have him come back over here and craft up another mirror, and you can see the wall hanging cost us 125 simoleons to make, but the mirror is only 87 simoleons. So I'm going to make him craft like so many mirrors. You're just going to stay there and craft mirrors, buddy. And then we're going to have, oh, I guess Devin was hungry. Yeah, Devin's hungry, so she's eating, but she just finished making, in fact, has she made all of the jam she can possibly make? Let me check really quickly. I think, okay, she can make a little bit more cherry jam. She now can make grape jam. Oh, yeah. So she can make some cherry jam. Oh, and she can pickle the onions. Yes, you guys, we can actually pickle all of those onions. That's fantastic. We will have her pickling onions, and we will have her making more jam in just a second here. I guess she was hungry, but she's been busy inside the kitchen using that unique special custom canning mod. And we now have a whole bunch of things to sell. We have excellent quality apple jam, 291 simoleons. Devin, I hope you are so proud of yourself. You deserve to feel it. She totally deserves to feel it. And if you guys are wondering what else you can do with the jam, it's not just transforming the jam into things to sell. You can actually eat the apple jam. You can sell it to an evil corporation. You could eat it with bread. You could put it in your inventory. I don't think it spoils, or if it does, it doesn't do so for a very, I don't think it ever spoils because it's jam. So those are all things you can do with the jam. This is a custom mod. I'm not sure if when Cats and Dogs comes out, if it's going to break with the next patch, but Icy Munmun, who made this mod, is really amazing, and she usually updates her mods as soon as the big patches come out, so that way you don't have them broken forever, which is kind of amazing because she's like literally a family doctor. She's a practicing doctor. And she makes Sims mods on the side, which I always think is just like, oh my gosh, where do you find the time? But anyway, that's what you can do with the jams. You can also eat them, but we're desperate for money, so we sell all of our jams. However, eventually I would love to clean up the basement, and we actually have these really fun little stands down here that I would love to just stack the jam on. And so one day, like, the family farm will have this big reserve of food in the basement, which I think would be really fun. It may not be while Devin is taking care of the farm, but maybe it will be when Fern decides to purchase the family farm and take it over. But all right, we're gonna sell the jam that she's made. Different quality jams. Let's see, and here is a cherry jam, and it sells for about $1.19. Wonderful. We'll have her work on making more pickles pretty soon, but she needs to eat. And then looks like the baby has escaped his grandmother's attentions. His grandma Iris has been trying to build a trait with him, but he's like, I don't know about you, lady. And he just keeps running away from Iris, which I think is kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and let him play with his toys. And then I'm going to actually have Iris, who somehow wiggled downstairs without me noticing. I'm going to have Iris come upstairs, and she's going to check on Amber. All right, we're going to send her over here, adopt as care dependent, so she can do like parenting techniques and everything with Amber. And we're going to, let's go ahead and we're just going to straight up ask her, so honey, what's up? What's up with, no, don't give a talking to, Grandma, honestly. I want to ask her, what's up with this phase? In fact, I think that's under parenting. So we're going to talk about the bear costume. You know, Pine and Devin have been so busy, they've just kind of sighed and they've just kind of been like, you know what? We're just going to leave the subject alone for now. And they haven't asked Amber up front about this bear costume. However, I'm going to send Iris up here because she's going to notice, you know, Amber, I don't think something's right. What's going on over here, sweetie? And I'm going to have her realize that Amber needs a little bit of emotional talking to about this whole bear costume. And also that Amber is sick. And as soon as Grandmama realizes Amber is sick, why are you talking about why is she praising vampire lifestyle? You're really taking this in a direction I wasn't planning, Iris. But I think as soon as Iris realizes Amber is sick, she's actually going to want to stay because now she's kind of like, okay, the kids are actually sick and they're not being well fed, and she's going to want to spend the night. I wasn't planning on the grandparents spending the night, to be completely honest. They were just going to visit for the day and I was going to send them away. But I think Iris is putting her foot down and she wants to stay. She wants to see Amber out of this bear costume and well taken care of. She wants to stock up some food. She wants to see everything kind of looking a lot better. And that means we're going to have to set up a guest bedroom. We're going to have to set up a guest bedroom for the grandparents, and we're going to have to get the house looking nice before Devin can get them back out of her house. So I think that will go together really well. But let's come see what we can do for little Amber. All right, let's see. And yeah, let's ask about this. Tell us about the bear costume, honey. I want to know about the bear costume. Like, seriously. Wait, what? Wear bear costume with Amber? Oh my gosh, we can do that. Let's ask her about the phase. I want to ask about this phase. Tell us about it, Amber. I'm a bear. There's nothing you can do to change that. Well, I guess you could talk to me about the costume. Maybe you could get dressed as a bear as well? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, that is kind of adorable. Encourage recent behavior. Encourage playing with Dr. Playset. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then I don't know if Iris would put on a bear costume, but I know she would have Pine probably come up and do that when he can in just a little bit. And if Amber is sick right now, I think Iris would go ahead. And does she have any medicine? She does have some medicine on her. That's wonderful. Okay, I'm going to have her like give Amber the medicine basically. That's kind of perfect that she actually had medicine on her. There we go. Making Amber take her medicine so she feels better. There, yay! Now Amber is feeling better. I guess that's the medicine that Iris used for her aches and pains. Oh my goodness. And let's go ahead and have her, let's have her thank her grandma if she can. That would be very nice. Beg for new toys, ask about day, ask about being old, discuss fractions. Let's have her hug lovingly because grandma helped her feel better. And then we'll go ahead and we'll brighten her day. There we go. And then down here, these guys are done. So they've come inside. I'm going to go ahead and let them all dance together because apparently they're having a little dance party. I'm going to let them do that. I guess Tate wanted to come inside for just a minute, and then we'll send him outside to do lots and lots of gardening in just a second here. Also, Devin is doing some cleaning. I'll have her get back to work in a second here. Dance skill acquired for Fern. Oh my gosh. And then I'm actually going to say that when Pine is done, he's going to be called up by his mom to come and work with his daughter. Yep, he's done with something. So we're going to say that Pine was just called by his mom to come up here and come talk to his daughter because his daughter's sick and is possibly overheated and getting sick from wearing this bear costume. And we really need to talk about this, Pine. So we're going to keep them there for a second. All right, what are you doing, lady? she is busy. So Devin's busy loading the dishwasher. There we go. And now that she's done, I'm putting her back on the jam making. Drag yourself over there, lady. Back on the jam making cycle. Okay, and then this guy's up here. Wonderful. We're going to come right over. We're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about the bear costume. There we go. What? Iris can invent new hashtags. That is so hilarious. All right, and Iris is content that they're basically taking care of Amber, but now she needs to have a nap. So I'm going to say that she just informed Pine. In fact, let's go ahead and we're going to friendly. We're going to ask about Day, and then we're going to friendly. Let's see, describe aesthetics, enthused about the outdoors. Sherry. We're going to share ideas. And the reason we're doing that is Iris is going to come over and she's going to be telling Pine, you know what, honey? How's your day? You seem really busy. And, you know, Amber wasn't feeling well. I'm not really sure where Fern's run off to. It seems that Aspen, I just haven't been able to get a word out of him. Is he talking enough? You know what? It's a little messy around here. But we'll have it together. I've got this, Mom. Don't worry about it. You know, you know what? And here's the brilliant idea. And she's literally talking about herself. This couldn't be any more perfect. Look at their expressions of the mom who's like, I'm going to stay. And he's like, oh boy. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this family so much. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to say that they're actually going to spend the night and stay now, which requires a little bit more money. We do actually have 2,000 simoleons now, which we could use to remove one of the big rocks out in the front yard, which would be absolutely fantastic and give us more growing space. But how much does it cost to get ourselves another one of these beds? These beds are about $345, so we're so close. We're like almost, oh my gosh, there's a used double futon. Let's grab that. Okay, we're gonna actually put the used double futon into the master bedroom, and we're gonna say that Pine finally built, maybe with his father's help, a new bed that they can stick up inside of the master bedroom, and we're gonna give his parents this blow-up mattress so that they've got a little grandparent room to hang out in downstairs. And we have 2,048 simoleons, so we will use 2,000 of those simoleons to actually go ahead. How do I get intersect with roof? What do you mean intersect with roof? Oh well, it can stay right there for now. But we will use 2,000 of those simoleons to get rid of another one of the big rocks. And you know what? That actually looks really good here. There we go. I'm so excited. Anything more, like one more bed, one more of the blow up beds would have been too expensive and we wouldn't have been able to pull it off, but we did it. We did it, you guys. And we get to blow up another one of the big rocks in the front yard. So I think because we've had so many trees lately, I actually want to blow up this big rock. So we're going to go ahead and snag this gigantic rock and we're going to say it goes kaboom. And we hired the professionals to remove it. So let's go ahead and sell it if we had time, which unfortunately we don't. I don't think like the rock spawner is here. Dang it. And some of the like update things have changed, so I don't remember how to get the little rock spawned up. But one of the things you can do if you do this challenge is when you blow up a big rock like that, you can go ahead and you can snag these adorable spawners from inside of the testing cheats enabled true thing, and you could put them down in the yard and say the Sims get to kind of like rummage through the rubble. But we've got one more big rock. This one actually I think stays forever. So we've got 1, 2, 3 more big rocks over here, and all these tiny rocks actually get removed once we let's see, when we open the mines. So is that when they get removed? I'm looking at my little list. I have so many things. I'm so glad I have a list to keep track of everything. All right, so blew up another big rock, and now we have more room to be able to plant some trees, which we really should be doing. So, all right, good. Iris has just decided that she's staying. Oh, and then we need to remove a big rock. So what you do, what do you do? Hang on one second. All right, maybe I'm not that familiar with The Sims 4 cheats because I just about launched the family out of the house and accidentally sent them sprawling all over the world just trying to remove 2,000 simoleons from the bank. So for now, until I can get the cheat to work so that we can have the appropriate amount of money, I have temporarily purchased something that is exactly a 2,000 simoleons. It is a gigantic statue, and we have put it into the family inventory. So that way we can say that our hands are washed, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist and we don't own that, because that money was used to blow up that gigantic boulder in the front yard. Speaking of the front yard, I do think it's almost time to start doing a little bit of work in there and tidying it up, but Iris has made her point to her son that she's going to be staying for a little while. They have already put in a new bed. She's going to go ahead and take a nap downstairs in the downstairs bedroom, and she has also told her son, make sure that you speak with your daughter. She doesn't seem like she's feeling her best. So we're going to bring little Amber on over here. And we're going to actually have her go ahead and get a chance to talk with her dad. Hey, nope, stop checking on the toddler, I swear. We're going to have him go ahead and come over and I don't want to force her to do anything. We're going to ask her about her phase again. And we're going to try to see if we can kind of work her out of the bear phase because she's not been feeling her best lately. All right, sweetie. Let's talk about the phase. I'm a bear. There's nothing you can do to change that. Well, I guess you could talk to me about the costume. Maybe you could dress as a bear as well. And that's so cute. And I love the idea that Pine wasn't really going to do anything about this till his mom kind of interfered. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about the bear costume for a minute. We're going to figure out how she's feeling and what's going on there. And meanwhile, down here, we finally have Fern happy enough that I'm going to say her grandpa's going to come over and we're going to have him friendly, go ahead and enthuse about the outdoors once, and then we'll send them outside to do a little bit of gardening work. And then there she is. Okay. So meanwhile, Devin has been over here. Has she made everything she possibly can? Okay, so she's made a couple more cherry jams. We're going to sell it, and just as we saw our money disappear, we are beginning to see it come back to us, thank goodness. And we're going to get her working on those pickles. So she's going to make some onion pickles. You're staying in here and you're making onion pickles, lady. You've got work to do. All right, good. Iris is taking her nap. We have a wonderful little hero down here playing with his monster, possibly getting his monster married. Who knows? And then finally, this outfit. All right. Are we talking about it? We're finally having a talk about the outfit. And it's adorable. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. All right, let's see. Is that helping out? Is that helping out? Is she still in a bear mood? Is she still a bear? She is no longer still a bear, you guys. Oh my goodness. So she probably won't wear that outfit anymore. Encourage completing school projects. That is so cute. Let's go ahead and friendly. We'll go ahead and become best friends, maybe? I think you can only become best friends with one sim. Let's go ahead. Oh, we can cuddle her. Oh, that's so sweet. Come here, sweetie. Oh, guys. I love this family so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's taking care of Amber, and now we're going to have him go ahead and take care of this sink. So he's going to repair that sink, hopefully get his handiness skill up finally, and we're going to go ahead and come on over here. And we're going to say that our wonderful, happy grandpa has finally given to his granddaughter one single magnificent snapdragon blossom that she can now plant. And I don't know how we can get more of the books, but I'm going to go ahead and give her a copy of his book, his precious book that she can go ahead and read. And I think that that's going to be really important too. And now we're going to go ahead and have Fern actually come over, and we're going to have her plant this little cow plant into the garden. I am so excited. Let's get, no, don't eat it. Oh my gosh, please don't eat it. Tell me that says plant. Oh, thank goodness it says plant. I would have a heart attack if she just suddenly ate it. Are you kidding me? All right. And speaking of planting things, we're also going to get him over here to plant that. There we go. And how's my pickle maker? Doing good. Exhausted, tired, feeling understimulated. I wish she could listen to a podcast whilst she makes pickles. That would be kind of amazing. In fact, is there like a tablet thing? I think her son stole her tablet. Little one, do you still have the parents' tablet? You sure do. But can she actually listen to a podcast like while she's doing this? Let's see. Browse web, chat, more choices. I'll watch a gaming live stream. That's too bad. I loved having the podcast thing when we were I loved having the podcast thing when we were in Sims 3. All right, so make more pickles. Oh no, she's out of pickles to make. All right, so she's almost done and can like go outside and hopefully do quite a bit of work in the garden too. But we're finally planting our very first cow plant. I feel so victoriously happy right now. And it's so precious. Look at the tiny little thing. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is actually a huge moment in the family's legacy. This is where things all start to come together. Good job, Fern. I'm really proud of you, honey. And there we go. We now have a wonderful, normal little cow plant. We're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of water. And then I think maybe right over here where they kind of had their daydreaming, I'm going to have her go ahead and plant the snapdragon too. So let's let her go ahead and water this little guy. There you go, buddy. Yay! This galactic marvel makes an excellent source of food, cuddles, and lifelong friendship. Become the envy of the neighborhood. Just remember to feed it. Dun 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 dun! There we go! One of our cow plants down. Now we have planted another piece. Oh, and Amber's trying to come out to play, but we're very busy right now, Amber. Sorry, Amber. All right, we're going to go ahead and water and take care of this magnificent snapdragon. And then we will send our wonderful Fern off to go and help her family until she absolutely passes out from doing all of the work on the farm. That's the way living here goes. Don't go down over there, you silly goose. All right, yeah, everybody is about ready to pass out. They're all exhausted and tired. Even the baby is taking a nap. So it's close to the end of yet another day, my friends. We're going to have to figure out, oh my gosh, everybody's about to collapse. Everybody is busy. Everybody is tired. Oh my goodness. And this little precious child, this precious bear child has just set the table for dinner. That's so cute. But all right, when we come back, we're going to have to go ahead and see what a night of having the grandparents stay and visit will be like. And we're also going to see, now that we've finally gotten our first cow plant planted, where life is going to go for the greens. Let's sell those pickles that we've managed to make. Fantastic. There's more wild onions we can turn into pickles. We are just about 6,000 Similonians and 1, 2, 3 giant boulders away from wrapping up the boulder problem. I think we're going to be able to do this. And it all is because Fern has changed the name of the game by having the cow plant on her. So I'm pretty excited about this, guys. So all right, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.